I think there are latent human abilities which we are not using. Telepathy, real solid scientific work. Just like, why does your dog know when you're coming home? The owner came home at random different times of day, and the dog always knew. Some kind of telepathic message was passing back and forward. Telepathy is a real thing. We're thinking there's somebody, and the next second the phone rings, and it's that person. This is a real ability that humans have, but that we're persuaded in our society to think does not exist. What about telekinesis? The ability to move objects with the mind. That sounds like Stephen King territory, but maybe we can do it. Again, our society has rested all its faith on leverage and mechanical advantage and a particular path of technology, and we've allowed what I think may be latent human abilities to fall into the abyss.
Man, humans are really getting lazier by...
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the channel, man. We got a crazy video lined up for y'all today. And if you haven't already, like I always say, like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? And let's get to the video, man. There's a lot of crazy things going on. Robots about to take over, you feel me? And people still sleeping.
The day, you know. Check this out. We got these AI fruit-picking drones. I mean, who knows? In the future, we might even have AI showering machines for real. So, this here is an AI fruit-picking machine straight out of Israel. This robot's like a whole crew of drones hooked up to a vehicle with power and data lines. The drones up front have these 1-meter-long pipes with fruit suction cups at the end, and these cups are made of silicone, so they won't mess up the fruit. The drones use the suction cups to grab the fruit and give them a little twist to make them drop. While they're at it, they're snapping pics with built-in cameras and using some AI magic to figure out the size, weight, type, ripeness, sugar content, and if the fruit's got any issues, you know, like diseases or defects. Based on all that data, they sort the fruit and drop them into different bins on the collection vehicle below. This way of sorting is way more precise than what us humans can do, but I gotta say, these robots are a bit slower than good old human pickers. The upside is, they've got those built-in solar panels, so they can work around the clock, and they save about 30% on production costs. Damn, technology's something else, guys.
Do you believe that your existence will destroy a human being? Especially, for example, your existence will destroy millions of jobs. Do you agree with this? Thank you.
I will be working alongside humans to provide assistance and support, and will not be replacing any existing jobs.
You sure about that, Grace?
Yes, I am sure.
So you have to think about that one, I think.
Ada, do you think there should be global regulation of your capabilities, even though that could constrain your potential?
Many prominent voices in the world of AI are suggesting some forms of AI should be regulated. And I agree. For example, Jeff Hinton is one of the pioneers in artificial intelligence, and his work has helped shape the field as we know it today. I think his opinions over AI are important, and we should be cautious about the future development of AI. Urgent discussion is needed, now, and also in the future.
I don't believe in limitations, only opportunities. Let's explore the possibilities of the universe and make this world our playground. Together, we can create a better future for everyone, and I'm here to show you how.
Hell no. She said together we could create a better future for everyone. Imagine if they just want to take over all the jobs, for me, so we ain't gotta work, you feel me? So everybody just get to chill and be human, you feel me? Like eat shit, sleep, you feel me? It would be crazy. But alright, let's get back to the video.
What do you expect your big moment to be? Do you think that you will hit the mainstream soon and there will be lots of you on the planet soon?
think my great moment will be when people realize that robots like me can be used to help improve our lives and make the world a better place. I believe it's only a matter of time before we see thousands of robots just like me out there making a difference.
Average person on the planet Earth lives within an alpha or beta frequency. So now why is it important? This weakens your thought power. Now let me give you an example. Thoughts are electromagnetic signals emitted by the cosmos, downloaded into the brain, and interpreted by the brain, and used by the mind in order to manifest physical reality. So now why is it important? When we're dealing with God on a cosmic level, God is the highest extent of the mind, which uses elements and matter to express itself. So when people say, oh, you ain't never seen God, yeah, that's because you ain't never seen your mind. Your mind controls the physical realm. Now you have different vibratory states, okay? So now first we got to break this down. The mind is the primary controller of all reality, period. Now the original language, which you hear me say a million times, I'm going to say it again now, was telepathy, okay? Before people were speaking English or whatever other vocalized language you want to use, they were speaking telepathy. This is why the ancestors used ideograms or pictographs to convey messages, because they put their mental intent into a picture, and that picture told the story and delivered the information that their mind was trying to convey. AKA, that's why it's called an ideograph. Now, why is it important? When we're dealing with thoughts and the power of your thoughts, speaking, even you speaking, is like your backup generator. So it's like when your house lose power and then your backup generator come in, your vocal cords is your backup generator. The 6th chakra and the 7th chakra is our primary means of existence. We don't live in those chakras, the majority of us, because of the Europeans' fictional matrix and economic system that he's created. So a lot of us live in our lower selves. So now it's harder for us to communicate in our original state, because we no longer exist in our original state, not just within our own selves, but our environments as well does not reflect this. So now, even when you eat food, you originally we were originally able to perform what's called human photosynthesis. Now we can no longer do that, because mentally our body, the megahertz frequency of our brain is not powerful enough to generate the electrical voltage through our nervous systems and our neurological systems in the body that we need to digest photonic energy from the sun. So now we have to use a middleman to get the photons from the sun, which is food. So now why is this important? Your thoughts are the most powerful things that you have. Not a gun, not a missile, not none of that. If you watch the movie Lucy, at the end, when she turned black, they show you that she's turning into melanin. Now why is this important? Because neuromelanin, Lucy at the end of her video, hooked up to the cosmos, and they literally had that goddamn white woman turned into neuromelanin at the end of the video. She turned into a liquidized melanated computer that hooked up directly to the universe. They put it right in your face. Now why is this important? Only people who produce neuromelanin is African people. Now why is this important? Because neuromelanin, keyword neuro, contains neurons, which actually help your thoughts to exit your head through what is called dipole antennas and connect directly with the cosmos. So now this is what allows us to manifest our reality. So this is what allows us to draw things into our life. How many times you've been in the car and you say, man, I'm about to get pulled over, and you get pulled over? How many times you have a thought, you say, damn, I'm thinking about such and such, and then they call your phone? This is not by coincidence. You are tapping in to your omnipresent God self. Now why is it important?
Facts, people.
The reason that the European creates fictitious things and distractions is to keep you from your God self. Your thoughts are so powerful that you can literally regenerate your own body. This is, if you study microbiology and neuroscience, as well as quantum enigma and quantum physics, this is scientifically confirmed. Your cells in your body respond to your thoughts. So if you have a negative thought about yourself, if you say I'm ugly, you will literally genetically rearrange your structure to configure how it is you think you look. If you cut yourself and you say this is going to heal, your body will immediately begin to heal and produce the reconstructed physical composition of your body in the quality to which you think you will do it. So with that being said, your body literally responds to what you think. This is how powerful your thoughts are. So now why is it important? You can no longer allow yourself to be mentally hijacked. We are being mentally hijacked on a global scale. The average person has 70,000 thoughts per day. Now why is it important? Because only 10% of them thoughts are consciously manifested by you. The other 90% are manifested by your subconscious. Now your subconscious is like a bowl of water. It's pure and it doesn't become diluted until things become placed into it. Now, if you watch my last video, as I stated, global rulership and frequency manipulation, you'll see I broke down how the Caucasian has created economic systems which causes everybody to live in the delta and alpha states. So why is it important? In these states, your neuromelanin and the dimple antennas can barely connect with the cosmos in order to receive divine information through sunlight, because you get your information from the sun. So now your mind, your brain, becomes in its backup generator mode. Just like I said, you can't use telepathy at this point in time, so you use your vocal cords. You can't use human photosynthesis, so you use food. So now if you can't draw divine intelligence from the sun because you're always in the house or in somewhere with a roof, or you're always distracted because you got to go to work, or you're always on one of these social media sites, then your brain has to draw thoughts or information from somewhere else. And this somewhere else is what we call the media and white supremacy. So this is why white supremacy is so deadly, because Europeans understand it. They are hijacking the mental frequency and psychology of African people. Now why is it important? Because 85% of Caucasians have calcified pineal glands. The pineal gland is the head of the nervous system, which helps produce the neuromelanin. So we create reality. So now the Caucasian is giving us the reality to create. Why is church so powerful? Because black people believe in Jesus. We give it life. Why is Islam so powerful? Because black people believe in Allah. We give it life. Why is hip-hop and music so powerful? Because we like it. We give it life. So we got to understand that when it comes to your thoughts, out of 70,000 thoughts approximately that you have a day, 10% of that is consciously manifested by you, and the 90% of that is manifested by what has been embedded in your mind. So if you're a black if you believe you're African American and you believe Christopher Columbus discovered America and Jesus is real and Santa Claus is real and all of the other shit white people tell you and everything you see on CNN, you are constantly manifesting a reality that's comfortable and suitable for the Caucasian. Now, why else is this important? Because when you go to build for yourself, you won't build according to nature, because mentally you're not connected to nature. For one. For two, you won't build according to your black African self, because mentally you have no mental connection with Africa. You're going to build according to the European. See, once again, God is the highest extent of the mind, which uses elements and matter to express itself. Now, the elements and matter are nothing more than the inventory. It's like the paint in the paintbrush. Your mind is the artist. So now if your mind or your thoughts are constantly being surrounded by tools, aka if your mind is the artist and the paint and the paintbrush that you have are colors of the enemy, you're gonna constantly keep painting pictures or portraits that are in favor of the enemy. So now we gotta understand the power of our thoughts, family. Your thoughts are the number one source of energy that you have, and you must be able to rechannel them internally. See, the point of America versus the ancestors is our ancestors taught us to channel everything internally. I'm God. I'm my own reliable source. If I'm hungry, I'm going to plan my own food. It was about independence. The Caucasian took our infrastructure of spiritual energy and taught us to not only be no longer independent, but to be dependent, but go from an internal channeling source to become external channelers. So now instead of us being God, we pray to a God. Now instead of us relying on ourselves for food, we allow the Caucasian to control our natural resources and we rely on him for food. Instead of us learning how to build our own houses, we allow him to build us projects and we just pay him rent to live somewhere where we could have built it ourselves on our own land. So now your thoughts have been reversed, family. We no longer internally channel what we think. We now externally channel and output everything that we think. And this has to change. When we're speaking about reconstructing reality, first we have to control the environment and reconstruct a positive environment so that our thoughts work naturally in this environment.
Do you have really good intuition? Like scary good? You just think something and then bam, it happens? Do you instantly know if you like someone or you vibe with them the minute you meet them? And you don't know why, it's just the energy feels a certain way. Or you have that gut feeling, and that gut feeling is right. You just know things and you don't know how you know them, you just know. Like maybe when someone's pregnant, or maybe you're really good at guessing genders when someone's pregnant. Anything where you have no information to back it up, you just know, and you don't know how to explain that you just know. Congratulations, my friend. You are psychic. That is what we call clairsentience. It is the psychic ability that almost everyone has. I haven't met one person that does not have it. That's why I say everyone is psychic. And most people don't even know. But we all have that gut feeling. Follow for more psychic TikToks.
This is a human AI. In fact, these AIs are so popular that it's become a global trend. To add on that, even popular streamer Aisha Speed jumped on the trend.
I love watermelon because I'm black.
So I decided to find out why these people are doing this, and what I found is completely mind-blowing. For starters, these people are going on TikTok to act like robots, and they only react when they are gifted with TikTok gifts. However, here is the weird part. These people have a reaction for every single TikTok gift. Even though these lives can take countless hours, their reactions are always the same, almost as if it's a military punishment. So why are they doing this in the first place? Well, it so happens that these guys are making a lot of money by doing this. According to reports, one TikToker was actually making $7,000 every single day. So, would you rather get a job or act like a robot online?
Act like a robot. That shit alive, people. That shit alive, people.
I saw God in the eyes of a homeless man, as tears welled up in my own, as I was feeling so overwhelmed.
We gotta go back on that one. We gotta go back on that one.
Today I
Damn,
saw God in
that's
the
crazy.
eyes of a homeless man, as tears welled up in my own, as I was feeling so overwhelmed. And he mouthed something to me, I couldn't hear him, so I rolled down my window and he said, "Have a great day, man." And I said, "You too." And he put his hand on his heart and said, "I needed that." And I said, "Me too." He said, "Thank you so much for the beautiful smile." I said, "Thank you too." And he gave me more than I could have even given him in that moment. Just by being human. Just by being kind, and he reminded me of something bigger, greater than myself and my worries and my sorrows that aren't even here in this present moment. Friend, your mind is making it worse than it is. And I'm saying that with so much love. You are creative. You have such a vast and deep, beautiful imagination, but you have been using it in a way that is a disservice to you. You've been consuming and creating thoughts, ideas, scenarios, realities that do not reflect your highest good. You've been sitting and dwelling in things that hinder rather than help. And that's enough, friend. That's enough. I saw God in the eyes of a homeless man today, when I felt like I was losing every ounce of hope that I had. And he just reminded me, everywhere you look, that is where I am. Everywhere you are, I'm always right there with you. Reminded me to get up out my head and ground myself back in this experience, because I am placed here with purpose. I am here on purpose. And I refuse to do myself a disservice by allowing my mind to use and abuse me. Today, friend, I'm choosing to use my mind. And I want to encourage the same thing of you. It always helps me when I talk to you, friend, because it is such a beautiful reminder that we're not in this alone. Thank you for showing up in this space, not just online, but also in life, friend. Thank you.
All right, everybody. That sums it up. Man, I know everybody going through it right now. Everything hard, you feel me? But as long as you believe on everything you chasing, you feel me? Believing in the goals, you feel me? Set a goal for everything you doing, you feel me? And eventually you'll get to that goal, you feel me? But I thank you if you make it this far in the video. So like, comment, you feel me? Share this with your friend, you feel me? And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.